Yeah.
There's nothing to it but to do it.
Yeah, it's... I don't know. It's maybe worth considering a dodge. Hey everybody, what's up? We're just getting started here.
Yeah,
I was sitting there just talking so much. It could work. They don't have like super high DPS either. Like they have Senna, who's more of a burst type of champ anyways. Save my chomp.
Before we can save the world, first we gotta see it.
Sorry, I need to pull up the chat here in a second for anyone that's in the chat. I was talking with Jason while we were in queue here and forgot to start up the stream. So we got filled into jungle, so that's why we're doing a new jungle. But we will be doing mostly support.
What a big speech you have, Mrs. Raptor. You're gonna use it to hurt people, aren't you?
It's possible at least invades here, so I gotta be a little careful. Doubtful, but...
It's cold.
Alright, I might need help at this scuttle if she shows up. It's fine. I got it. That's weird. Jungler ganked top around 315.
You can try to get this ride.
Is he gonna run? He's running.
An enemy has been slain.
Got him, coach.
Barry's voice was coming from over here. I bet that club swallowed her.
I got scouted at my Grom, so I don't know what that means, but the old cautious. Okay, she's top. Can I get bottom? I might be able to get bottom here, or dragon. We have priority bottom. She could be invading my top jungle too, so it's a little dangerous for me to even try to go up there. Dude, I can't, man. I'm doing dragon.
Oh, they're gonna bring him to you. Ooh, I might be able to kill her.
I'm backing.
The tales of Iron Forge. We've cowered at the thunder's roar. If you sail, the sisters seek. Seal sister from the ocean speaks. Willem, I want to meet her.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice.
Bro, I went through the walls. Sweet.
Make way for the
An
Yeti!
enemy has been slain.
I bet if we stayed really still, we'd become invisible.
Fucking dumb.
I'll always be Willem.
It's like literally right above him where he typed that. I'm pinging the cooldown on the W.
Ally has been slain.
Go ahead back, Willem. They stole the death from those rakes we talked to. I can't pronounce your real name. Well, you can't say Nunu either.
Okay, maybe we can gank bottom.
Bet we could have fun over there.
Yeah, they're backing up. Alright.
Let's put the venture in adventure.
An enemy has been slain.
At least mid.
Slain and risen. Ally has been slain. Double kill.
Ho, ho, ho.
Playing dead
Yeah,
is
we
still
up here
playing,
carrying.
right?
It's alright.
Oh.
Bad boys,
Go
bad.
Team Yeti!
Oh shit, it's warded. Alright.
It's okay to be sad sometimes, Willem. That's how you know when you're happy. Lord Rumpus, Kevin Rivington of Crookswood, your unjust reign and
Ally has
fear.
been slain.
Okay.
Are we there, Yeti? Get it? You're laughing on
Are they
this,
going to
aren't
Rift?
No. You guys
Okay, no, they're not.
An enemy has been slain.
You are crushing.
Okay. There we go. Boy, she just backed. I think she might be doing her blue.
Everything. If you're there
He
with
just
me,
swept this, so it shouldn't be warded. A little dangerous.
An ally has been slain.
the adventure
Dude,
continues.
Why would he want that? I don't know. Should have just been able to use that middle.
Oh yeah.
Be late to dragon.
My mom's out there somewhere. You hear her, Willem? Every time I go to sleep.
Can't show top. Dragon spawning.
An enemy has been slain.
Let me get the chat up here. What's up, Vanakin?
An enemy has been slain.
Lisa's mid. Oh,
Keep
Okay.
your
gosh.
eyes
Top,
open for
top,
treasure.
top, top,
Like
top.
skulls.
An
Okay.
ally has been slain.
Cool.
Yeah, Nocturne, of course. He should not have taken the rift. I should have used it mid or bottom. It's kind of clowning by doing that.
How many words do Yetis have to snow? And for farts? I knew it!
Has been destroyed.
We might get Spirit Massage next. Most of their damage is
Careful, Rise is coming down.
okay.
Oh, he's not, actually.
Never fall. Rock me on only.
An enemy has been slain.
Is that why it's so hard to be a hero?
There's at least.
Let's count our stats. 11-7-1, 11-7-2.
Where was she?
She's right here. Really?
Everyone knows heroes are brave, and they hit stuff really hard. But only I know the truth.
An ally has been slain.
No way.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm coming down.
I'm super low. I gotta.
A snowball is never just a snowball. If you believe in magic,
An ally has been slain. Shut down.
last one there.
Get my hold up here.
Okay.
Fine.
3 seconds.
Magical too.
Senna steps up. Smack.
Alright. Combo.
Got it back. Somebody cover mid.
Yeah. I get it.
Battle is the song I came to sing.
It's too fast.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, I'll be able to get them there.
Okay.
Heroes don't need much. Hey, I'm not looking now. Bring it in, you big first nargle.
Yeah. Get ult in 20.
Okay. What's up, Gray and Vanikin? I think I should give y'all a shout out a second ago. Alright, I gotta buy.
The troll was fierce, his breath was cold. Not blood, but ice. He would behold. To spill from wounds, the bites of steel. In flesh was hero's blade concealed.
Rise
Being a
missing.
hero is awesome!
Oh, he's-
Alright.
An ally has been slain. Shut down.
There's at least
Slow down, Wolf! You're gonna cause an avalanche!
Yeah, Lisa's bottom.
I like it.
Yeah, she's bot.
Wow. He still had his ult.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I do a lot about that.
Rampage.
Well, she's gonna get that scuttle. She's on the south side of you guys. In the river. Okay.
Damn, we don't get this.
Gods are gone, the world therefore, my cleanse is on, and word is forth. Against the cold, the song I sing,
An ally
spark
has
of my
been
own
slain.
forging.
An enemy has been slain.
ready. That's as up as it gets.
Dragon's up. Yeah, I guess we just got a dragon instead of Rift. Need to get both of those, but Karma's topside.
Careful, at least it's gonna be around. Oh, am I dead? I really need it back. Can you guys do that without me, or do I need to be here?
You can probably go back. Back and match Rise.
Why are there never any snow dragons? Oh yeah, he can make one.
Oh my god, Rise? Patrick? Bitch.
Mord was top lane. Yeah, it's double AP carry bottom. It's kind of weird. We have sort of a jank comp, but we're making it work.
God, this Senna is level 8. What?
Don't be afraid.
Why? She's
I am not scared.
about to be 13.
Destroyed a turret.
I don't get that.
Oh, I might need
guess
to help
I'll do
here.
it.
Shit.
Oh shoot, I'm coming. Okay, I'm coming. Coming.
Okay.
What is this not doing?
I don't know. I guess he didn't see that.
Can't lose hope, Willem. Freljord is counting on us.
Should have bought another
Okay,
controller.
we got it. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, we got it.
Okay,
Good.
nice.
An enemy has been slain.
If you could do anything, Willem, what would you do? Scratch behind your ears?
Team has
What kind of
destroyed a
adventure?
turret.
Probably we're gonna make that cards off.
Yeah. I don't know I don't know where he went.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Shut down.
Damn.
Rampage.
Kill it. They clean that up,
You
don't
brought
they?
me out food, Willem.
An enemy has
Oh,
been
yeah.
slain.
Damn, they do a lot of damage.
Double kill.
Damn, if I was up there, we could probably bear it, but
Oh, yeah. It's all good.
Playtime's never
I felt like I had to push this out. Now we can pressure it, maybe.
I eat heroic feeds for breakfast. Willem prefers Krugs, all in one gulp. Ugh.
Almost up 100 CS.
Talk about getting dipped.
Someone out
gonna go ahead and buy, so I can be really strong for that.
Oh yeah, we need this hit. We might as well see if we can get Baron for this, I think.
Yeah, I don't even think they're gonna go for that. That's what they should probably do, with how far behind they are, but I think they'll try to contest us for it. Hopefully we can win. Alright. Damn it, Brand. Soul's coming up, be ready, boys. Oh, get caught mid?
Kill him.
They only hurt people because there's something sad in their hearts? Then I'm gonna knock it out.
Stop chasing, Brand. What the fuck? How? Oh my god. How the actual fuck did she get that?
Double kill.
Because there's like a 1/10 of a second. So my smite went like right before my consume did. Okay, yeah, let's just go for Baron. Well, I really screwed that up. She literally snuck in an auto attack between my smite and consume animation. It's like about as unlucky as it gets. She had probably like a 1/10 of a second in that window. How did you get it? Oh my god, I gotta fucking... I gotta work on my new smite again. I'm rusty on it or something. You're supposed to wait like a 1/10 of a second
An enemy has been slain.
between consume and smite. Hey, what's up, Derek? I'm gonna have to go back and watch a replay of that. I press Q first and then smite. I guess the Q just takes longer than I think it does. Might go Demonic Embrace next.
I'm gonna have so much pen, it's ridiculous.
A good idea, because we have most of our stuff is AP. If they're smart, they'd be stacking magic resist.
Yes,
They aren't.
A ton of pen.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Careful, I'm pushing bottom down here. Shit. Alright, well.
An
Coming, I'm gonna be
enemy has
late.
been slain.
Oh my god, red just happened to spawn right there. Okay, I think I can still get it though.
Destroyed an inhibitor.
Okay, do we have time? Okay. Alright. My smite went off, I thought. Yeah, that did go really well. Let me watch the replay, because my smite was on cooldown. Did I just not was my smite not ready for that? I thought it was.
My damage was just too high for you. I'm just kidding.
That's right. Well, you got the Baron, and then she stole the dragon right before this. It was like 2 in a row that I missed on a champion that effectively has a 700 true damage smite. If you time it correctly, so... Or 1700, I don't know what I said. But yeah.
Soul would have been nice, but we got Baron and won anyway, so...
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
should miss those, yeah. Okay, we'll go ahead and get in queue here. Oh yeah, I guess your boxes get reset mid-season. Seems like, so you can get more boxes. Alright, let me see. Okay, so what happened on this one? Can't see the HP, but... Yeah, my smite went off, but my chomp didn't there. So you saw the animation, look at that. Look at his big mouth. Chomp. And then it just doesn't go off. Like, you see the Q start to twinkle, which means I was using it. In the bottom left there. You see the twinkle? That means I activated it. But it was like, so it's literally within that 10th of a second or whatever, twice. You can do it to where if you time it absolutely perfectly, you can get it at literally the exact same time, but... Let me see here. So my smite went off, but my chomp didn't. It was the same deal right there. So you can even see his teeth come out. Watch. Both times, it was literally, he's like... And like, as he's going down, then it's like an auto attack. It's freaking ridiculous. Oh, it was Brand's shit, I think, that also... spiked it low. That happened a couple times when you were playing Brand, because I don't know if Brand's passive is capped. Yeah, that's what happened too. Is his I was gonna chomp smite it at like 1500, but then his passive blew it up for like another 1000, right there. So as a common 8 is the Brand passive certainly made it a lot harder. Yeah, I think his consume is, I think it's like 0.25 seconds. Oh, give me the wiki. Wait, where's, okay, here we go. Okay, it's 0.3 cast time. Well, other than that, it was really good. I was up like 100 CS, 4 dragons, 2 rifts. Or 3 dragons, 2 rifts. Should have been 4. And a Baron.
I guess I could have zeroed top.
3 levels. I think I was like 6, 1, and 6. Oh, are you top? Oh, he's wanting to switch?
I'm on an 11-game win streak.
Nice. I don't know how the Azir top matchups work. It's probably a lot harder. You're gonna be facing.
I'm gonna probably tell him no.
Yeah, I just tell him no and see what he says. Just say, sorry, man, I'm Azir one trick.
I'll go Jin.
No, let's just keep you on his ear. He can. It's fine. He can just deal with it.
Alright.
You and me, we got this.
Haven't lost with the cat yet, so I guess we'll try it. For first pick, blind picking, it's bold. But a lot of people aren't picking engaged supports right now. Yeah, I'm on a pretty big win streak too. I don't think it's as big as yours, but it's been winning a lot.
Me and you, but right now it says we are 8-0.
Nice. I played a couple on the other account too. I think I'm on a pretty good win streak on the other account too, but I can't remember. Look this up. Well, don't like to see Azir and Fiddle.
What's that?
Said I don't like to see Azir and Fiddle when I'm Yuumi. We want some nice.
Zed and Fiddle.
Oh yeah, Zed. Sorry, yeah, that's what I mean. I do like to see Azir when Jason's playing it on my team. Otherwise, no. What's I gonna look up? Man, my university's running this like pilot in the summer that I didn't even know I could apply for summer classes. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it.
Just a Swain support. Zed mid.
Swain Senna.
Guess
I can
it's
just-
another Luden's game for me.
Nice. Guess I can just go exhaust. Sivir really should go exhaust, but I guess it's better if I do, because then if I attach to somebody else, I always have exhaust ready for Zed. So maybe that's correct.
We just have to have really good vision against Fiddle.
And Yumi's terrible at that. So, we'll see. 'Cause it's really hard for me to do any vision if I'm not like near people.
Yeah. Maybe I can help out with that.
Yeah, that'd be nice. We do have a bunch of carry champs though, so if anything gets ahead, then Yumi's good with that.
We just can't feed and like you just attach to somebody, we win.
Yeah,
Cats make
basically.
great companions. Just ask my
What's up,
mother.
Nagarake?
Champion is,
Just
like,
appeared under
insane.
mysterious circumstances.
I feel like every time I play against Yuumi, I lose.
It is very difficult to deal with her. You have to really like just hard shut her down in lane.
Like, if you don't win in like 20 minutes, it's over. I just feel like that. Like, she can just get onto anybody and, you know,
30
somebody can
seconds
pop
until
off.
minions spawn.
That's right.
Like, imagine like on a Fed Olaf or something like that, dude. Oh my god, just unkillable.
Yeah.
Rengar too. I know
True.
Rengar's a big one. Kha'Zix would even be pretty sweet.
Keep an eye out for Red Dot book. It's gotta be here somewhere.
Yeah, the Swain is kind of a threat. Like it's hard
Minions
to,
have spawned.
you know, poke, but it really doesn't matter if you poke that much in
She's
lane. I
actually
mean,
really good right here though, because she can dodge all that CC with her slow
Across
shit.
the battlefield.
yeah. I mean, she can spell shield Zed's ult too if he doesn't time that right.
Oof, that's really good.
Yeah. If he doesn't pop that before he ults, then that's pretty good.
Alive. I've got a good feeling about this one, book.
Hey, thanks so much for the donation.
I have better worship me plebs.
Nice. Nice. Sorry, my screen was obscured. I didn't see who that was, but I appreciate it.
And they use a book to change everything.
Summoner has disconnected.
She said something that was making fun of Yuumi, even if they have a book or something. That's pretty funny. Really? Oh shit. Fiddlesticks could come at us. Oh, y'all got the beta. Is that what you're talking about? I gotta wait till he misses his grab. Yeah, she exhausted. I was pretty close. If Sivir would have committed harder to that, we could have killed her. It's like a couple more auto attacks away from being in Ignite range.
I won't lose you, book. Not after losing Master.
Oh, really? What? The Rory Hell? That was kind of a weird interaction. Nice.
Where's my fishy
Good guy,
fishy
Kha'Zix.
fish for my
Leaving this
dishy
wave.
dishy dish?
Really?
Now you're ready to prowl. Keep an eye out for red dot, book.
Yeah, actually, to be fair, I didn't realize that's how that interaction worked also. Where you block the first part of Swain's thing and he can still grab you with the back part. Well, it's the same items again, so...
The expert huntress stalks the battlefield.
I think Shirelia's maybe again. Yeah, I know it grabs you on the way back. I just thought for some reason, if she spell shielded it, I thought it would disappear. Like, I didn't think it would get to continue.
Don't tell anyone, but I love hugs.
It's like if you block a Jinx rocket with spell shield, it doesn't just like go through you and hit the next person, right? It disappears. I'm pretty sure.
It's at 6, so be careful.
Where's my fishy
Oh, Jesus.
fish dish?
Well, we're really far ahead on CS. That's good. This is I guess it's a fasting Senna build again. Dude, people are all over that, man. Is that just like every team at Worlds is doing it or something? Or mid-season? Senna's just like in every game, it feels like. That's probably why we're on this huge win streak. A big part of it. Okay, Fiddle's right there.
Yep. Stole that. Not sure where Zed's at. Alright, he's right here. Zed's missing. Oh, never mind.
Catching up a little bit in CS. Oh, they're coming. Senna's right there.
An enemy has been slain.
What?
An
He has
ally
Ghost?
been
I
slain.
think I get him.
Okay.
What? Maybe I don't. Damn, I thought I got him.
Hey, I got wards completed at whatever 8 minutes. That's pretty good.
I won't lose you, book. Not after losing Master. Heads up.
An enemy has been slain.
Hey, book. Do you ever take a nap? You can't. What did you do all day?
He has Ghost and Predator. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's how he caught me.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
An
just dead.
ally has been slain.
Was that Yasuo build? Oh, good point. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, that's interesting. He is up a lot of CS. I don't know, maybe it's a new technology. He does have quite a bit of sustained damage. I mean, maybe it's not completely awful. It seems weird, but I mean, there have been some weird builds that have worked. I don't think I've ever seen a tank Yasuo, but Senna's right there.
Wow, even brighter than my shiny light.
Really?
A river. Book hates water.
I think we're gonna get collapsed on here. Yeah, yeah.
You'll probably fight this.
Oh, what? Wow.
Float us that away.
I got placed off over the wall somehow when person died. That was so lucky. I didn't even know that was a possibility. Maybe could have moved around and did that
Ever
a
pretend
little bit
you're
better.
part of the floor? I
Your
do.
team has destroyed a turret.
Might be able to kill him.
Naps make my magic stronger. It's true.
Can't tell if I want to go Moonstone yet or Shirelia's. If we do have tank Yasuo, Shirelia or Moonstone does get a bit more value. Guess we really don't. I mean, Sivir already has a pretty good like run at him type of thing.
Where's my fishy?
Locket may have been a consideration too. I haven't tried that yet, but someone was talking about some high-end Yuumis do that, and against assassins it kind of does make some sense. It's just you lose the magic resist or the AP and the mana regen. God, he's got 3 kills now too. I just noticed that. That's pretty brutal. Nice. Oh, hell yeah. He had Rift too. This Yasuo's going hard.
I'll try and get top.
An ally has been slain.
Are we gonna get another charge off? Oh, come on, baby. One more charge. No! Damn. God, he still had ult. How did he kill Kha'Zix without ult? Dude, bro, I really don't want to die. What? What? Dude.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
How did I not get out of range of that? That was so dumb. I think I am still gonna just do Shurelya's.
Or was it 5? The bookkeeper is a great role for someone as responsible as me.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Well, it can still hit you while you're attached. Like, you don't drop aggro on towers by attaching with Yuumi. But I thought that I stepped out of aggro range after I Q'd him. And then reattached, but...
Shut down.
No. Yasuo gonna Yasuo.
Where to, book?
Nice. So this should just die right here. Kha'Zix just needs to start going.
Yeah. I guess he was a little scared. He didn't have his R. Kha'Zix? Hello?
I won't lose you, book.
Coming said.
kind of low on mana.
Well said.
Yeah, I don't have any. Fiddle, yeah, Fiddle is dead, which is nice.
He just gave me some. I'm rotating you guys.
Damn, I could have, if she didn't run out of range, I could have jumped over and healed her. Please just run, dude.
He might be able to kill that. He's gonna have to fight now. Go, baby, go. Oh, it's so good. Come on. Oh, so
I don't know. We were out. Did he give a shutdown? Not sure. The exhaust is kind of rough.
I tried your thing, book. Now let's try my thing.
Killing spree.
Where's my fishy, fishy fish for my dishy, dishy dish?
I'm gonna go with
Shut
Redemption.
down.
I could try going for Ingenious Hunter and like Ghost Portal or something with her.
Keep an eye out for red dot, book. Got it.
I mean, Biscuits are good, sort of, in the early game mana-wise. Cosmic Insight's like pretty good. I'm not sure. Wow, did he really not die? Go! The fuck? Why did she not run at him? He had no cooldowns. She's just literally running in circles.
Your team
Oh,
has
it was
destroyed
so bad.
Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain.
She shouldn't have gone that early. Well, I guess they're fighting Rumble anyway, so it doesn't matter, but...
The old pounce and scratch. The expert huntress stalks the battle.
Your team has destroyed the turret.
I'm gonna get killed with this Yasuo. Please don't take it.
Help, 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 help. Oh,
Get over there. Wait, where the fuck did Kha'Zix go? Scuttle secure? He's full health. also should not have gone that deep, but Kha'Zix should have been there too. Yeah, Sivir done fucked up. I think she's still gonna get out, but...
Oh.
Is it time to save the world again? I miss the way my yordle scratched between my ears. Being read from cover to cover sounds nice too. Where's my fishy fish dish?
Oh, we got a fight going on over here. I didn't even get it.
Get wrecked, son.
Darren?
Yes, yes.
This way! No, this way! Okay, that way it is! Where to, folks? We got the zoomies!
Yeah, he's in trouble.
Faster! Faster!
How about that, Sivir?
What? The Rory Hell? Dude, what the fuck is with all these Zanyas? I guess at least they can't get anything. Dude, he literally feared me mid-air. Like, just as I was out of range. He's so troll.
Your turret has been destroyed. Enemy has been slain.
Got 6 left. Today,
Ally has been slain.
Well, if you're planning on raiding with the, you don't have to raid with the guild. You can just chill and do your thing. But we've got the tanks covered probably, unless you just want to do it for dungeons or that's what you enjoy doing. But that's the thing about tanks is like in a raid you only really need like 2 like hard dedicated tanks, and then the other stuff you just have like people who have tank gear that do it every now and then.
meet new friend.
It's like one of the most important roles, probably the most important single person role, and highly sought after, but you don't need many of them. It's the least taken role. was Sivir in all of that? I feel like Fiddlesticks basically inted into us. I don't know how we lost that. This Rumble is just putting in some serious work. Yeah, but there are a lot of DPS. Right, like there's gonna be like 19 DPS in a raid. So yeah, I mean like DPS is very important and you want DPS, but as far as like single person,
Is it time to save the world? Someone's scratched off the page that led
like
to it.
responsibility,
That's
it's
right.
probably the tank
Someone
in most
will
fights.
never know who.
But also, you know, I mean my main point was just that it's hard to get a raid spot as a tank. In a lot of guilds, because most of the time the guild master is going to be a tank. And you've got like one more. Damn, they've got 3 dragons. We got to be careful. This is kind of dangerous. Why does he have Spirit Visage? What's his healing? I guess Conqueror. Oh, they do have a lot of magic damage too. Like, we need to back up, dude. This is too far.
Shut down.
Save our friends
An
again?
enemy has been slain. Enemy killing spree.
What?
What's happening to you?
Yeah, that's fine. You don't have. Yeah, I mean, not everyone's gonna be able to raid anyway, so that's fine. I was just throwing that out there. So for people who expect to raid, tank is not the way to go. Main tank.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Well, if you attach to somebody when Zed ult is on you, it just puts the ult on the person that you attach to. Okay, and then he's going like Bloodthirster next. Yeah, Locket against like Fiddlesticks and Rumble may have been a
It's okay.
good
We've got 6 left.
good game to try that out.
Was it 5? If I didn't have to protect
Locket
Brooke,
plus
I'd just be a
Redemption
normal magical cat floating around Panda
could have been
City.
pretty nice.
Okay.
Is there a
napping
third? What's the
around
third
Panda
active? I guess like
City.
McHale's or something. I was thinking of Ingenious Hunter. Having more Shurelias is also pretty nice there.
Oh god. Deleted.
Sivir was out and then she ran back in. Really? God. What a cool item. Is Rel good against? Rel's been nerfed a lot. I mean, she's just good. I mean, she's pretty good in general if you're good with her, but you know, melee champs, it's easier to get them all in close for her ult.
Rest now.
Pretty good to stay on her ult, and I guess the Spirit Visage does work with Yuumi's healing too. Yuumi, stay on me. Well, you need to be near the group, dude. It's gonna be really hard to win team fights.
Is it time to save the world again?
I guess I can go and get that and just get McHale's for the fear.
The fabric of the spirit realm would get all torn up. And I'd lose my best friend.
But yeah, so like into Rakan. I had to to blow that so he didn't die. At least I felt like I did.
It's 30 seconds.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we can maybe get these.
Has destroyed a turret.
I'm not sure if we can solo it. We might be able to, but no, it's not that. All right. Well. Dragon Baron in a tower. Take it. Oh, I could also get Ardent. I should get Ardent. Yeah, they don't have any Grievous, so. Wait, yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they have two Morellos. Yeah, that was a good fight. We really needed that. Okay, Fiddlestick's right there. Yeah, if we can kill one of them before Fiddle ults, that's obviously very good. Fiddle's right there.
Look at catch. Look at catch. Stay together. Stay. I can push Fiddle away by.
Okay. Oh. Sivir's pushing Fiddle, which is good.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
They're down.
Actually, I don't want to hit him, so then I'll get tower aggro. Like you. There we go.
Oh, really good Q. Just win. Just win. Don't worry about Zed. Don't chase.
An enemy has been slain.
Dude, I died so much this game.
I maybe could have saved you there. I don't know. I haven't had a great game on Yuumi.
Team has destroyed a turret.
There's just so much shit going on there. I couldn't tell who was getting hit with what. Yeah. So, like, Rel's good against Rakan. I'll tell you that. It's very annoying. And she's probably pretty good against most melee champs, but she has been nerfed a lot. I think her win rate's down quite a bit, and I just haven't seen her a lot lately. But, Yuumi gaming.
My promos.
Hell yeah. You think Zed's a rough matchup for Azir? Yeah.
I don't think so. It's skilled matchup. If he R's you, you just R him away, and then you pretty much. Stop.
Yeah.
But Zhonya's, when you get Zhonya's though, or
Arm guard.
I did not have a good game that game though.
Yeah.
But yeah, most of the times it's not that.
Yeah. That's true.
I would rather ban a Fizz than a Zed.
Yeah, Fizz is a real pain in the ass, and a lot of people don't play him, but he's always seems like he's pretty good if you're good on him. He's one of the most annoying assassins for sure.
Right.
Zed is the skill matchup for everyone, isn't it? Not really. Like, what the hell's Jinx supposed to do? I guess you can drop chompers, but I mean, sort of. Like, you do have to be good on the Zed, so that part's, you know, the skill, but he usually does do very well against a lot of mages that don't have a lot of, like, ways to deal with him. Zoe.
Up to 55%.
Hell yeah. What are we recently, win-rate-wise, on both accounts? Let me see.
I'm 12-0.
Got that beginning of the season vibe going on again here.
Yeah, let's keep it rolling.
Well, Fizz just has a lower cooldown, like, ability that where you can't interact with him. His E is just ridiculous. Okay, so we've won 9 here. And then 2 here. So we're on 11 between both accounts.
Honestly, I probably should go to bed.
What? The Rory Hell?
I know.
Well, that's fine. Whatever. If you need to roll out.
Yeah, I gotta roll out.
Okay. I'll catch you next time.
Hey, good games though.
Yep. See ya. We'll play a couple more. I've been winning on Yuumi a lot. I mean, I don't think I've lost on Yuumi on that other account this patch. I kind of like playing on this account because my win rate's not as embarrassing. I play on this one with Jason too. My other one's terrible. I've got like a 46% win rate on my main account or something right now. It's really bad. But we'll see if we can get both of them back to Diamond by the end of the season. This one actually is a higher elo. I think the other one's still P4. I may have been promoted to P3 on the other one also. Yeah, I'm P3 on the other one too, but I've got a 46% win rate, so yeah. Because we won a lot early to get to P1, and then we just lost like a billion in a row. People just aren't picking, like, at least in the games that I see, people are just not picking Engage. Like, everybody's playing Senna. That's what it seems like. And again, I'm not really sure, like, what's up with that, but I mean, yeah, pick weight right. I mean, Thresh is still out there. Thresh is very good against Yuumi in the laning phase. Because he can just flay you if you ever try to walk up and auto attack. But Yuumi's, depending on matchups and stuff, is pretty good into most of these other top picks. Not Leona early on, but I'm really surprised more people don't pick Leona when I pick Yuumi. The fact that Senna can build AD is a big bonus. That's not a bonus. That's actually a hindrance, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't really play Zillion a lot because I'm not a big believer in Zillion. Like, he does have decent win rates most of the time, but I'd just rather play... Like, if there's a situation where I would want to play Zillion, I'd probably rather just play Rakan or Lulu to protect somebody. Or even Janna. I guess we could just ban Leona or Thresh. Kind of don't want them to get Jinx either, though. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, it's just Lulu's the one that I always point to. It's very similar, like, but just has better scaling. You can speed people up with W. You have anti-assassination with your ult. Okay, they banned Lulu. Could either play Janna or Yuumi. Probably just Yuumi.
You and me, we got this.
Yeah, most Zillions seem to be one tricks. Knossos into Garen? Okay, stun an entire enemy team. It's like, yeah, if they're literally all grouped up and you hit the bomb on all of them, like, best case scenario, sure, but Lulu has a point click 2.25 second piece of CC. I don't know, you can theory craft it all day, but I would just usually rather go Lulu than Zillion in a lot of matchups. She just scales better with giving out the attack speed and the on-hit damage. And yeah, the protection's not as much, obviously, as like, you know, if it's like a 20-0 Zed dropping a billion damage on your 80 carry, yeah, the ult's gonna be better from Zillion. Oh, Blitzcrank's another one. It's pretty good against what we have going on. He's probably is underrated. I just personally would rather play something else. But yeah, I can agree that he's underrated. I'm gonna try this out. Oh shit, you know what? I should have done Zombie Ward. If you're going Ingenious Hunter, you might as well go Zombie Ward because you get more sweepers. We'll see how bad the mana feels. I mean, there's that, I guess, but people in Platinum are going to be familiar with basic champion kits most of the time, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, he's underrated. People can play him if they want, but that's why I personally don't play him, is just, I just think there are better substitutes for what he's trying to do.
Tell me the game plan again. Wait. Fish. Someone has fish. Where is it?
What? How did I get knocked off? You can't attach in Fountain. Oh yeah, Fountain unattaches you, I guess.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
It's okay. His XP gain.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I think he doesn't have as many buffs for allies. Doesn't have the same level of scaling. But yeah, I mean, he can be alright. He does have a pretty good win rate most of the time. But, you know, a lot of that is because he's primarily played by one tricks.
Excuse me.
I need to update that tier list, huh? I think my patch notes link is from like 11.2. Did they burn all that? Or is he just saying they have all that?
Fishbone.
I guess. I mean, you can play him if you like him. I've kind of made my case why I don't like him. I just think Lulu's better. It's not that he's bad, it's just that Lulu's better, in my opinion, for that type of thing.
Don't tell me one, but I love Rubbing my head on you means you're mine. Okay, it's time to plow. You do know how to plow, right?
But yeah, I mean, like I said, I think I can agree with that. He's probably a little underrated, but just that comparison thing, right? The champions don't exist in a vacuum. That there are always other choices. So it's like, why would I play this champion over the other choices? Not just is this champion like playable or good. It's like, is it optimal? That's what I'm always thinking. Does it bring something unique to the table that's useful that other champions don't do as well?
An ally has been slain.
Rumble jungle.
The expert huntress stalks the battlefield. They're never gonna see us coming. I won't lose you, Book. Not after losing Master.
Now he does have a much lower cooldown, speed everybody up. So if you do need to like zip around the map, if he gets enough mana to be able to do that, he does have that. So he can like, you know, run around with you know, like Hecarim or something like that. So yeah, I mean, it's like you definitely can play him, right? It's not like he's super bad, but
I've read all of Book. Well, most of Book. I like the pictures of fish, of which there are none, Book. Did somebody say fishbone?
oh yeah, way better than Tom right now for sure. He's like on par, just maybe a step down from like Lulu right now, in my opinion.
An ally has been slain.
Oh no! Damn it, we missed a cannon. We did do a pretty good chunk of damage to her, but... I mean, Tom is still, like, alright in, like, pro play, especially, like, with Senna is kind of the only places where you see him still, I think. I haven't been watching a ton of the MSI tournament lately, but... I've been wanting to watch Double Lift covering it, but he can't, like, the stream is really janky how he tries to do it. Because he can't watch the game live and cover it. He can comment live, but you have to tune in and watch the main stream. Because they don't want to pull numbers away from the stream, I guess. Yeah, I think that's where I usually have Zillions, like tier 3 or something. Getting picked with Varus, that makes a little sense too.
I'll stick with you.
I mean, double lift's not gonna pull away like a crazy amount. They let him do it for like LCS and stuff, but nice. There we go. Shit. Yeah, we gotta run. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna pull some away, right? But
Red dot book. It's gotta be here somewhere.
wow, she's not getting boots, dude. I would get boots against Blitzcrank. That's bold. I mean, we did just beat him straight up, like his full combo on us, but no, oh, no, you're not the only person. A lot of people, Diego, hate Yuumi. She's probably, I would venture to say, she's the most hated support, possibly of all time. I'm sorry if people hate watching her, but yeah, to play against her, definitely. Especially by pro players. Pro players absolutely despise her. Or a lot of challenger level players absolutely despise her. Alright, let's go buy. Are you rich or what? Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, I mean, I guess Blitz is gone. But no, she's definitely probably the most hated support of all time. In high elo, maybe next to Janna. Oh, people like Rakan. I think people like Rakan's design. Rakan's probably one of the most beloved supports. Rakan and Thresh of high level players because it's very skill expressive. It's great design. Like, people in high elo especially, or just a lot of people in general, really like proactive supports that have like very clear you know, counterplay. Like, good skill require what a lot of people perceive to be skill with skill shots, and that there's decent counterplay to them, right? Which is like Thresh, Rakan primarily, but then like Bard's also in that. A lot of high-level players especially just hate enchanters because they see them as stat checks, which they are a lot of the time. It's like there's not a lot of counterplay to, you know. Nah, if we get hooked over this wall, it's gonna be real bad. Yeah. I don't know if we can do anything about this. We already got Kraken. If we get so dangerous to go looking for Blitzcrank through here.
I have the best game in the spirit realm. Do not drop me. Do not drop me.
Yeah, it was dumb as fuck, dude. Like, we knew they were all there. I should have just detached and refused to go in there. It's like, it's so stupid. We just saw all of them in this area. We know they're there, and we're going through a place with 3 different bushes against Blitzcrank.
It's okay. We've got 6 left.
An
Oh, was it
ally
5?
has been slain.
Where to, book?
There's like no reason to even do it. But no, I mean, I should have just attached. Yeah, no, it's bad. Yeah, it's just
Sometimes I pretend
everybody's there.
What? That's
What's the weakness of Vel'Koz support? You can get hard flanked and die a lot, and his items are very expensive. So he's very good in lane, right? When you just get to sit there and spam your spells, but it's like later on in the game, he just doesn't bring a lot to the team in terms of utility. He has damage, but it's the same person who created them. Certainly T. I like him. I think it's unique, but okay. I think they're very unique and interesting champions, but yeah, they've definitely had some balancing problems. That's kind of what Certainly T is sort of notorious for, is you know, having really unique and interesting champion ideas that are very difficult to balance. Like, he designs Thresh, Yasuo, Yuumi. The vast majority of like really popular, super unique type of champions, a lot of them were Certainly T. I don't think he's not designing champions anymore, which is, I think, unfortunate. But yeah, I don't know if he did Aphelios. He may have done part of it. He may have been like consulted on Aphelios, but
I won't lose you, not after losing Master.
dude, we need to. Samira is kind of catching up. I need to stay attached to James. Dude, don't get hooked, man. Please. Did we get Rift? Who got Rift? They did, damn it. I should have jumped earlier. Where the fuck is Lux? She's got ult! Wow. Damn, I didn't have enough. I don't think I could have E'd to get her out of it. Maybe I could have Shirelius earlier. I think Shirelius was on cooldown too, though. I mean, she didn't even need to be with us. Just use your ult for max range. Maybe it was on cooldown and I just didn't see it. But...
Is it time to save the world again? Book, float us that away.
What do you mean we got caught, dude? They were running at us like all the way up the entire lane. I don't know what Lux was doing, but she should have been there. There's no point arguing with her. I think she... I mean, we could have done it better, but she definitely should have done something, right? Like, her range on an ult is like 2 screens. She could have easily thrown the ult when everyone was grouped up right there. If it was off cooldown. It's possible it was on cooldown, and I just didn't notice it, but they have 3 dragons. That's unfortunate. Never mind. They have Scuttle.
Now let's try my thing.
Gnosis takes it really fast. If he had ult, we might be able to do it, but...
Where's my fishy, fishy fish? Oh, my dishy, dishy dish.
She still doesn't have a ton of damage, I feel like Jinx. Echo also, Echo just has a lot of health too. Like he's pretty far ahead, and both of the items that he has, the Hextech Rocket Belt and Oblivion Orb gives. Actually, Oblivion Orb doesn't give health. I don't know. She just wasn't getting crits, I guess. She was using rockets too, which she didn't need to do that. She could have just used. I mean, I guess that helps her kite. But she could have also just used the minigun. Well, she's pretty strong on 2, but yeah, obviously she continues to get stronger as the game goes on. Do this? Yeah, just give him a tower. And they are gonna get sold probably off of this.
If I didn't have to protect Book, I'd just be a normal magical cat floating around Bandle City. Okay, napping around Bandle City.
Well.
We did it! It's over!
Bro, please. Oh my god, this guy's so fucking awful. God bless. Why would you go that close? Like, there's no way we kill him at that point. Ugh. Sorry, I don't mean to be too negative, but that was so bad.
Has destroyed a turret.
Do you want me to bury that?
Yeah, let's just go ahead and reset. I gotta save a little bit of mana. Garen's probably coming up here. I don't need it, man. Whatever.
Two, Book.
I guess we'll go with Redemption. I think that'll help. Also because I get the lowered cooldown on it, which is nice. Yeah, the heal's ridiculous. Like, you can't really have super long fights with Yuumi. It really encourages you to hop off every now and then to auto attack. Because if you auto attack, then you gain 170 mana. So that's why, you know, sometimes people are like, why did you jump off, Yuumi? That's part of what the skill is with her, is trying to figure out when you want to jump off and not, you know? Because if it's a long fight, you gotta find a place to jump off, or, you know, let's just go with this. No. Really bad. Really, really bad. It's walking through a choke point against Blitz. I guess they can't get any objectives, but... hopefully Lux can just wave clear. Okay.
It's okay. We've got 6 left. Or was it 5? Where's my fishy fish dish?
Yeah, it's a certain percentage of your mana, of your max mana. So that's how they've tried to balance her. They've made it to where it's not really feasible in a lot of situations to spam your E to, you know, just rotate people around the map super fast. I'm doing it a little bit, but that's why mana regen is a lot better than flat mana on her now. They made that change because Presence of Mind was so strong on her before they nerfed that rune. Because when her heal just costs like 100 or 120 or whatever it was, with Presence of Mind, you'd have like, you know, 2,000 mana or something with some builds. Yeah, she does have high base mana regen as well, so that makes mana regen particularly good. In general, that's been Riot's kind of balanced philosophy, is they want to give, like, non-supports flat mana on their items, like Ludens and stuff like that, and then they give supports mana regen. So that's one of their, like, old school ways of trying to encourage certain types of itemization over others, right? So they don't want supports to get stuff like Ludens at that price point, but they also don't want mid laners to be getting things like Ardent Censer, because mana regen is supposed to be way better on supports than it is on mid laners, because stuff like Orianna will have like 6 to 8 mana regen per 5, and you know, like Yuumi and Janna and stuff like that, like the hard enchanter supports. Yeah, I think Shurelya's is like really good on her. I like it way more than Moonstone. Like, it's just so useful so much of the time. Helps keep people safe too. Not only good for engaging, but for like dodging skill shots and things of that nature. Damn, that didn't heal him at all, hardly. Well, yeah, they nerfed. Well, yeah, I mean they nerfed Yuumi's AP ratios too, and they nerfed. Yeah, that's part of it because people were going Ludens on Yuumi last season, which gave flat mana and a lot of AP, and people were going Death Cap and stuff like that. So they changed around her ratios on her W, and then they also like how much like transfers over to the other person. Then they also changed like just the ratios itself on her other abilities to be lower. The 03 and 28. He's got to seem mad. He's got to seem diffed and miffed. Hey, what's up, Florian? You're doing all right. Yeah, we're at 206. 53 viewers. You know what? I'll go ahead. I'll play one more just because we've got a pretty good chunk here today. Relative to recent times, of course. 53 is great. It's just, you know, again, in recent memory, we've had 10 times that much, like 500, but 53 is still pretty good. Okay, let me grab a drink real quick, and then I'll be right back. We'll play some more. See if we can keep the streak alive. One like 12 in a row or something. All right. Huh. Yeah, if you want to do it, that's fine. Yeah, tanking, I mean, tanking is probably the most, or one of the highest responsibilities, right? Like, you really have to know the fights, you really have to be pretty strong, and there aren't going to be, like I said, a lot of slots. Personally, in our guild, we probably already have the 2 tanks locked up that we want to use, as far as I know. Now, farming with the prop build can be pretty good. Yeah, healing paladin would be good if you can be consistent. I think the only healers that I know of so far that we have are Jay and I are druids, and then I think at least one of the shamans is a resto shaman. We probably, I mean, a priest would be nice. I don't know if, I know Fibber, Stoner Nation is, going Shadow Priest. What's up, Noe? I mean, like I said, it's usually pretty prestigious to get tank. It's almost always Guildmaster. Because that's the biggest, if a tank leaves or something like that with all that gear, like, that's really difficult to progress. You kind of start over at square one. Unless you pull in another tank. Like, tank's just so weird because it's... Not a lot of people want to go tank because there aren't a lot of raid spots for tanks. And you kind of, like you said, it's very political. You kind of have to know people. Or work your way up, or be super geared. It's just, it's very... And they don't move around a lot. Like, tanks usually stay with the guild they're in. A lot of times. Shaman's probably most in demand. I'm not sure exactly how many we have. Our Paladin's good. They're alright. They're situational. Like, having one of most of, like, each spec can be pretty good. I'm not entirely sold that Ret is necessary. If either one of the tanks, Paladins, or Healing Paladin can pick up the debuff. I guess Healing Paladins probably can't keep that debuff on there very long, but like a tank Paladin, I believe, can pick up the whatever where your whole raid does 3% more damage to the boss. When you say Ret, Vanakin, do you mean the enhancement with Shaman? I think tank Paladins they're all right. I mean, we're gonna find out. I think we've got 2 of them. Yeah. So I don't. Yeah, I'm not entirely, like I said, sold that Ret is necessary, but
You and me, we got this.
all right. Well, if he sticks with that, we'll probably dodge. Yeah. I figured that's probably what you meant. But one Holy Paladin is good. You want at least 2 Paladins, period, in your raid because of the blessings they give. 3 is probably alright, but I don't think you want much more than that. It kind of depends on your raid comp. I think with certain raid comps, like, prop Paladins can be pretty good. Well, it just depends on your gear level and just your theory crafting and stuff like that. For the general public, I think Paladins are usually thought of as specialist AoE tanks. So they would usually either be off tank or it would be just something that you bring in for certain fights. But I think it can main tank as long as you... I'm probably just going to dodge this. This guy's maybe just trolling just because I have Yuumi or something. That's fine. We'll just play on the other account. Unless this dude's like Graves one trick, and he's not. He's just trolling because, I mean, he's good on Jinx. I don't understand. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I'm just going to dodge. Yeah, Graves ADC is bad. You don't want to do it. He's short range, can't control the wave. But yeah, I think especially early on, warriors are still thought to be the best because it's easiest for them to get crush immune because of their shield block. And then they have a lot of cooldowns for different abilities, right? They have shield wall, last stand. So they have some of the best cooldowns. They don't require mana. They don't require a lot of gear. So if you have like really low gear, warriors are just naturally pretty tanky with all their stuff. Sunder armor also brings, you know, a lot of extra damage for the raid. But I think there are ways to get around that, right? So, like, you can bring a rogue. I mean, you can have a... I think you can probably have a Fury do exposed armor. Or, Sunders, maybe. Or an Arms. I'm not 100% about that. But you can definitely have a rogue with exposed armor. why no love for druids? Druids are considered the best tank. I was getting to that. I was talking about paladins and warriors, but druids, especially from like tier 6, at tier 6 are the best, usually. Main single target tank. I think that's the consensus. That's the consensus view. But, anyways, like, there are ways to get around what warriors bring to the table, right? So if you have exposed armor, a rogue with improved exposed armor, then that covers the Sunder debuff, because those don't stack. So you get that off of warriors, and then if you can just find ways to manage the mana of paladins, right? If you have a shaman in the group, or you have a shadow priest in the group with them, or whatever, and they get a ton of mana, I think they can probably hang. I'm not sure about threat generation, if they can keep up with druid or warrior. I think druid gets the most threat and does the most damage on single target over time. The thing about druids, though, is they can't block, so it's really hard for them to get crush immune. Almost impossible until like tier 6. What they did at tier 6 in Sunwell is they got rid of crushing blows, period, and they like lowered the dodge chance of champions, but they got rid of crush, and that's the main thing that druid tanks have a problem with, is they have a lot of HP and they have a hell of a lot of armor, but if they get crushed on some of these fights, especially multiple times in a row, like, they'll just drop. So their damage is very spiky. So like they'll just be sitting there dodging everything, and it'll just be like boom, get like 2 hit for 90% of their health or something like that. So it's just a lot. It's a lot harder to deal with, and they don't have cooldowns, so they don't have shield wall. They don't have, you know, lay on hands or anything like that. I think they're probably pretty good against spell damage, but I don't know. I mean, shields don't do anything against that either. I mean, paladins do have resistance auras, so that is nice against certain, you know, schools of magic. Warriors have a reflect. Spell reflect, I guess, but I mean, druids have the most health by far, so I would imagine that's pretty good against spells, since armor doesn't matter against spells anyways. But okay, nice. They do, but that's single target, I think. Or a longer cooldown or something. I don't remember. Well, warriors don't have that many buffs. I mean, they do have battle shouts for the AoE, which is good. They have demoralizing shout, which lowers the damage of people. But yeah, I mean, the battle shout plus Sunder armor makes them like pretty good if you have a lot of physical damage. Bears do have bark skin, but they can't cast it in form, and they don't have survival instincts. Hey, sorry, Diogo. Oh, you mentioned Attila earlier. Attila, I think, was actually pretty fun. I still think Total War Warhammer is the best one by a pretty large margin, but I liked Attila. Wasn't necessarily a huge fan of Three Kingdoms was okay when I got the monk stuff, but I was kind of pissed because I got such low view count. I put so much time into trying to figure out optimal stuff and study for Three Kingdoms, and just nobody watched it. Just nobody gave a shit. Basically on my channel. I know a lot of my stuff doesn't get high views anyways, but especially for that time, a lot of my Total War stuff, like when I released and started a new campaign, I'd get a couple thousand views on the first episode. But that got like a couple hundred. It was abysmal. And then the Thrones of Britannia was just awful. I played it for like 2 hours trying to learn some stuff about it, and then I was just like, nah, Didn't play. I didn't even get the most recent one. What is it? The Greek one? I forgot what they're calling them, but the smaller Total War things, the $30 or $40 whatever. Yeah, the sagas, that's what they are, the Troy one. I didn't play that, so I don't know. It could be good, it could be bad. I just had a rough time with Thrones Britannia. Does Total War have a good campaign? Yeah, absolutely. Especially, I think especially Warhammer. Warhammer's just so good because all of the factions feel so unique and different, and a lot of the historical ones, you know, many of the rosters share like 80% of the units. It's like, oh, here's your swords, here's your spears, here's your cavalry. You know, they've got different animation models, maybe a little bit of different stats between factions, but it just doesn't, like, the tactics are very similar with most factions, and the units are very similar. It might be a little different with some things, but like, and the objectives are very similar too. You just conquer a bunch of territory and win. Right, versus with Total War Warhammer, there's so many, like, just very different fighting styles and very different units and even different objectives, different ways that you win the game, different things you're trying to do. It's just, it's so diverse. It just has, like, almost infinite replayability. I might dodge this one, too. I'm off-rolled. Pizza Man has never played Samira. This guy never plays Corky. So... we'll just go back to the other one. The dodge timer's probably up on the other one. It's a huge benefit of having 2 accounts. I like the time period. I like the idea of it. It's just the design was terrible. It, like, emphasized a lot of the stuff that's the most annoying stuff in the game. Like, taking down, or you can't get walls on your, it's a pretty small map, first of all. But then you also can't get walls around, like, your secondary town, so people just walk right up and take them. Which is, like, backdooring and trying to deal with people that are just, trying to guerrilla warfare you is one of the most annoying things in Total War, in my opinion. People that just won't fight you, they just keep running around, raiding or sacking your town and just running away. And you have, like, people doing that all over the place. Is really, really annoying, at least for me personally. I would rather just people fight me. I don't do that often. I don't use the guerrilla warfare stuff with most factions, but... this makes me want to pull my hair out. But they have more stuff to deal with that, and they've built in more stuff in Total War Warhammer 2. Like, you can get... when people are on your property, they, like, lose movement speed, or take damage, or take attrition, or you gain movement speed, or something like that. I probably should put mid as my secondary. I actually don't mind playing Nunu if we have some okay, like, people that are on roll. I'll play Warhammer 2. Warhammer 2 is just a continuation of the first one, basically. There's really no reason to play Warhammer 1, in my opinion. Yeah, Warhammer 3 is going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be awesome. Basically, they build on each other. So you just get a bunch of factions, and you get a decently sized map. But in Warhammer 2, you're going to want all 3 eventually. They might do a package deal. It is hard to balance WoW with other games, for sure. I'll probably play Nurgle. I mean, Nurgle's the one that I usually do the most. Like, his units, big regenerating monster stuff. I've never played Warhammer 40k. I'm sure it's probably cool. I've just never done it. Oh yeah, you'd like it. Yeah, basically there are all these old world factions, as they say in the first game. And then in the second game, the map gets a lot bigger. You can do something that they call the Mortal Empires map, which is just like this huge map that has all of the different factions. And I don't even know how many there are at this point. Probably like 12 different factions with at least 4 different legendary lords for each faction, which are like generals that specialize in different aspects, different types of units and playstyles and stuff. I mean, some factions can feel completely different even just based on the legendary lord that you play, because they will emphasize different kinds of units and start in different places on the map. Skaven's a great example of that, the rat people. Right, you've got Clan Molder in the north that specializes in these big monsters. It's usually fighting against humans and dwarfs, and Norska, which are like Viking-esque type of people. Lulu is available, but we'll try Yuumi out again.
You and me, we got this.
Or if you go to the assassin guy, Snitch, or whatever, and the Molder guy has like this special laboratory and stuff that helps you buff up your monsters and does all these unique things. And then you've got Snitch, which is, you know, specializes in assassins and has all these kind of like political things you can do to gain advantages. And he specializes in like their like these slinger units and little cloaking assassin type of units. And he starts kind of near the bottom right and faces off against like high elves, dark elves, greenskins, so like orcs and goblins. And then you've got Etiquette, who starts about in the middle of the map and specializes in all of their sort of mechanical units, equipment, and things like that. And he's facing off against dwarves, humans, wood elves, vampires. And then you've got the guy who starts down in the jungles. It faces like lizardmen and vampire coast and all this stuff down there, and specializes in kind of your plague units. So I think that Skaven is the most I mean, they're my favorite faction, but they're also the best as far as like balancing execution and just making them feel unique. Like each legendary lord just feels very unique and special. It feels like you're doing a whole different kind of campaign. Shit, I meant to switch over. I don't think it's gonna matter too much. They don't have Celts. I'm trying to think in Warhammer 2. I mean, there are things, it depends on what you mean by Celt, but there are probably Celt-like things. I think Norska, Viking type of stuff, might be Celtic-based, some of those things, or Beastmen. I think probably Norska. I'm not super sure like how Celts differ. It's probably Norska. Like they have like different like mythical monster type of things up there too. With Berserker, a lot of Berserker type of units. So I think Norska is probably the closest thing to Celts, I would imagine, without being like an expert in Celtic folklore and history.
Of which there are none, book.
Yeah, so I think Norska is probably very similar to that. They're sort of interesting. Some of the other, there's a lot of like mods you can get, like free mods and stuff that really emphasize some of these things more, but there's this tension with Norska because they have their own units, like their own sort of mythical units, like these werewolves and like huge mammoths. But then they also worship the chaos gods. And so they're kind of tied up with chaos too. So that's kind of like, in their lore, sort of the tension is, you know, how much are you independent from chaos?
blood.
Keep an eye out for red dots, Book.
Shit, I missed her. It's rough. Get those free stacks.
Where to, Book? Where's my fishy, fishy fish for my dishy, dishy dish?
Where's their jungler? Oh, it's Rumble Jungle again, huh? Is someone playing that at MSI, or is this just like the same guy? Oh, real.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm afraid we're gonna get...
I won't lose you, Book. Not after losing Master.
Okay, I think we just saw him top, right? Yeah. Damn. Feel bad.
It's lights out for you. Did somebody say fishbone? His best friend.
Hey, I don't have any mana. I don't think we want to mess with this. This is so greedy. It's so dumb. They're gonna be back, man. I really hope Rumble's not here still.
You find a rat, I call dibs.
We know he's bot side of the map. So you better turn on those rockets, man. What the fuck is she doing? Yeah, look at that. Who the hell could have predicted that? So stupid. Who could have possibly known Rumble was on the bottom side of the map?
Your thing, Book. Now let's try my thing. The expert huntress stalks the battlefield. If I didn't have to protect Book, I'd just be a normal magical cat floating around Candle City. Okay, napping around Vandal City. Do not drop me! Do not drop me! They're never gonna see us coming!
We're just getting ready to get ganked here. Bro, use your rockets when we're trying to push. They're coming. They're coming, bro. Use your fucking...
Ally has been slain.
Don't tell anyone, but
I mean, everyone's pinging it. Like, they're walking on wards, everyone's pinging it. The Yuumi is jumping off of you and running away. Like, I mean, I don't know how you can be more obvious. She's, like, good at being aggressive and fighting in lanes, but it's just, like, her macro is just horrible. But, I mean, we can still win, you know. There's no point. She's not, like, taking any sort of responsibility for anything, so there's just no point telling people anything, hardly. Unless you know them personally. Or unless it's, like, really high elo, and it's, like, a higher order thing, like, I think we should have pushed there or something, like, sometimes, but usually just no one's ever gonna admit if they could have done something better. Okay, Rumble's dead, so... should be able to get a couple of plates here. We're gonna need a McHale's. If they arrow me, that's gonna be bad, but... I'm not sure if I unattach if Vlad uses pull or not. Okay, Rumble's middle. I feel like they're gonna come for us. Like Yone's down here or something. Do they see it? Yeah, they see it. I think we could have dropped 2 CS and gone for the kill there.
Killing spree.
I know you drop off if Mord ults somebody. I don't know. I think you might drop off if someone's Anya's, but I'm not 100%.
An enemy has been slain.
I won't lose you, Book. Not after losing Master.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
An expert hunter stalks the battlefield. Take the floor. I
Might as well. I'm gonna switch over to Sweeper anyways.
do. Book, float us that away.
You think she's kind of bad? Yeah. I don't know. I've seen worse. Her CS is pretty good. Probably should have saved the Chompers for the Janna. Like the Janna ult.
Great role for someone as responsible as me. What?
I would have tried to kill the Janna first. So Janna can't channel her ult, but... What was she trying to flash? I actually didn't have any skill shots. I guess maybe she's trying to flash the W if Ash's W was back up or something. Ash had already hit her with the arrow. We might be able to beat him 2-on-2, I'm not sure. Rumble's pretty fed. I don't have my, well, I guess I did have my ult. I don't know. I'd rather just not risk it. I think they beat us, Janna, Rumble, right now. Rumble's still gonna be around here. I probably should have stayed attached. Oh god. Holy shit. Let's go get some wards down before I back. It's hard to ward as Yuumi because you're so slow. You don't have boots. Don't Ash arrow me, bruh. Okay. I guess she just used it a moment ago. Don't tase me, bruh. I don't know. Maybe Ingenious is not that great. With Sweeper, maybe it's a bit better. Yeah, if I'm gonna go Ardent second, I don't know. Maybe I should have gone Mikhail's. We're kind of crushing him right now, though. Ash R, no cooldown. Sometimes it feels like it doesn't have a cooldown.
An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
She needs to be, like, using rockets here. I don't know why she's not rocketing this wave. Oh my god, are they actually gonna run it up? Jesus. Okay, I guess it doesn't get a third charge off, so that's good. Damn, this really is pretty fed.
This way. No, this way. Okay, that way it is.
Good discipline not to chase the Janna there too and just immediately go for the tower.
An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
I think maxing W second is actually pretty good. I'm just gonna go ahead and back here, I think.
An ally has been slain.
I do.
Hopefully this isn't warded. I don't think it is. Come on.
I'm descended from lions, and you're descended from trees. We're in our element, book.
Alright, I'm gonna wait on Ardent. Pretty big pickup, even for Irelia.
I won't lose you, book. Not after losing Master.
Where did he go? Where was Nocturne? Did he just didn't go in? We need to try to play around Irelia if we can. I mean, he used his ult though, right? Like, why would you use your ult if you're not gonna go?
It's okay. We've got... Or was it 5? The expert huntress stalks the battlefield.
Maybe he saw the other 3 people or something on like this ward and just decided not to do it. I don't know.
Your turret has been destroyed. Haste.
I thought we were playing. Are you dead? Look, float us that way.
Yeah, they spotted it. The Ashe. It was a good idea to try. We didn't really lose out on anything.
Don't tell anyone, but I love hugs.
Oh, sorry, Pontiff. I didn't see you earlier. Any Lee Sins and weird rolls? No, I haven't seen that yet. I think I heard Double If talking about it, but
If I ever lost you, book, the fabric of the
I remember there was this guy when I played season 1 before I streamed that, you know, liked to play like Lee Sin top sometimes. He's obviously a very different era, different game, but he wasn't that good on it. He's gone.
Slain.
dish. Oh, as good as your gun.
Is she typing or something? I'm not sure why she's standing still. I don't like it. Where was that? That was, okay.
Keep an eye out for red dots. Gotta be here somewhere.
An ally
Oh, I
has
can't
been
attach on a
slain.
TP? Damn.
Now you're ready to prowl.
She auto-attacked the minions instead.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Oh, I am so knocking that over.
Enemy killing spree.
I am totally doing this! Look,
Oh, okay.
An enemy has been slain.
ever pretend you're power?
My mana's so low.
Where's my fishy, fishy fish? My dishy, dishy dish.
An enemy has been slain.
I'll have to watch some more of MSI. I haven't really watched it.
No one notices. I open a teeny
They have buffed him
window to the
several
spirit
times.
realm. Everyone is up in my fur.
Can he? I think he's just dead, right? Shit.
Enemy rampage.
Why would you? Why? We know Dragon's coming up, so they're all gonna be there. This is a 4v5. They're just dead. This is probably gonna be GG. I should have just let Vlad die. Maybe I could have attached and then E'd and let him run out. I think I kind of made the worst decision of both worlds. I should have either just completely 100% left him, or I should have attached and tried to run him out.
Hey, look. Do you ever take a nap? You can't. What did you do again?
Yeah, we just lose. Everyone's just running around YOLOing too much. It sucks too, because Irelia was doing very well. Jinx with rapid fire is such a terrible decision too. Like, you should pretty much always go Hurricane. If for no other reason than just the wave clear is so much better. I mean, I don't really care. I'm not like too nationalist. Like, it, whatever. If NA loses, NA loses. I just want to see some good League of Legends. You know, I'm fine if Koreans win again or like Chinese players, whatever. It's whatever.
It's okay. We've got 6
Maybe they throw. Please dodge tornado.
Explosive face melter.
What is the slow on that shit? It's like 100% slow
I guess we're
per harpoon.
away.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Don't tell anyone, but I love hugs.
She had to sidestep the tornado. Yeah, Nasus has like a weird ass build, but we need Jinx to just not be dead in a team fight, and I think we can still probably win. Well, Nasus just, you know, takes advantage of teams that are just YOLO queuing, right? They're just piling in one by one, trying to solo him. Nocturne with this build. I mean, I guess at least he has Black Cleaver, so that's helpful.
Keep an eye out for red dots.
She just has no. She's just too bad at positioning.
We got the zoomies.
God, so much damage on that Rumble. I mean, that's what happens when you have a death cap and a 25 stack mage eyes, I guess, so. Yeah, but that's such an insane slow. I think they buffed it really heavily. Yeah, I just feel like Rapid Fire is kind of the worst choice right now on Jinx. Kind of never want to do that. If you're tank shredding, I could maybe see an argument for Phantom Dancer. It does let you kite a little bit better, but Hurricane's just so good in team fights, and especially for wave clear. Well, we finally lost a game. It's gonna happen. There are definitely a couple of times where I got caught out, you know, trying to save people that were doomed. But anyways, okay, well, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank y'all very much for tuning in. As always, I appreciate it. Tomorrow, I'll have a patch breakdown for you, and I should have a new tier list out either tomorrow or the next day. My final grades are due tomorrow, so that's pretty much it. I've pretty much got them all turned in. I'm just going to check to see if anyone turned anything in at the very last moment. But otherwise, thank y'all very much, and we'll see you tomorrow.